So I'm Professor Andrew Shannon. I'm an academic obstetrician. So I'm based at King's College London, and I work as a consultant at St Thomas's Hospital, which is a central London teaching hospital. So the impacted fetal head is a real challenging problem for us in obstetrics. So when a baby's head gets impacted deep in the pelvis, it's literally stuck. During the caesarean section, the operator has to be able to get it up out of the pelvis. This is a very difficult and challenging situation. So considerable force is often needed to get the hand beneath the head. And in the process of doing this, both the mother or the baby can have trauma. There are cases where the baby has died or gets severe injury like a fracture of the skull or even damage to the eyes. Alternatively, the mother may get severe tears. This results in bleeding that may even need hysterectomy. This is a scary situation that nearly all obstetricians come across. It's unpredictable. We know from surveys that our doctors who do this in the middle of the night report about half of these late-stage caesareans as being difficult, and maybe 1 in 5 is actually very challenging. It's also a time-pressured acute situation. They haven't got time to call someone from home. They have to get that baby delivered. Well, when you discover that you have difficulty in delivering, this is a very frightening situation. The first thing the operator does is try harder, and this in itself often results in more trauma to the mother or the baby. They haven't got time to call anyone, so what they will often do is get someone in the operating theatre to help them by actually placing their hand down from below to push the baby's head up in an attempt to try and help the operator get their hand beneath the head. What you often hear when that happens is a sort of suction being released, as a sort of, because this is one of the reasons the head is stuck, is because it's sucked into the pelvis. The Tydeman Tube is a semi-rigid tube which has been specifically designed to aid the situation of delivering the baby. So it has a soft cup on it which allows the force to be spread over a wider area to reduce the trauma to the baby. It has a wide bore hollow section here which is used as the handle. There is a marker here so you can check its orientation when in use. In addition, there's a tube that allows air to go into this space as the head is disimpacted. Current practice involves an assistant having to place their hand in the vagina. This not only provides excessive pressure on the fingertips on the baby's head, which can cause trauma, but it's also very challenging for the assistant to get their hand high enough to raise the head to ease the delivery for the surgeon. The Tydeman tube's been specifically designed with a handle to make sure that that elevation is further and easier. So the impacted fetal head can be suspected in certain situations. For example, if there is a prolonged labour or a failed forceps. In these cases, one can use the Tydeman tube and have it inserted and ready even before the caesarean section. However, in many cases, the impacted fetal head is not expected and it's an emergency situation. We can still use the Tydeman tube in this acute situation as it'll be ready in the operating theatres. One of the advantages of using this tool is the surgeon can talk to the assistant. Between them, they can help each other to make sure the delivery is safe. So, for example, the direction in which the assistant is pushing or the amount of force given can be a dialogue between the two, and this discretion is an important part of using this tool. So we have been using the device at St Thomas's Hospital as part of our evaluation, and we've been delighted by the response from our senior clinicians who have found it extremely useful in practice. We are obviously extremely keen to get this into widespread clinical practice. We are working our way through the necessary approvals such as CE marking, and we would like to engage with an interested commercial partner to help with the marketing and distribution as soon as possible.